This is the chat. My mic is on. Yeah, your mic is on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what's happening here?
Refresh.
Okay. And then now.
Are we live?
I think we are. Even though the video download was canceled, click here to reload player. Something. Yeah, this didn't work last time as well. And the YouTube seems like it's working. Maybe. No, I think maybe because I did start and stop it, it thought that it's over.
No, it's working now.
It's working? Okay.
It's supposed to be working. Yes.
It stops. It's 2 seconds long.
Maybe it's the this is the correct okay.
All right. Okay.
So hi.
I don't know if anyone's watching yet. If you are, let us know in the chat. Also, we'd like to check that the sound and the video is working okay for everyone who might be here. Okay. All right. So chat. So just let us know in the chat, either on YouTube or Twitch, if you can hear us properly. The auto captions seem to be working fine, so I'm hoping that the audio sounds okay, and as well as video. Just let us know. So we're gonna do. You wanted to do 2 sketch cards today.
I have new sketch cards with a printed logo and details, and the signature is gonna be on this side, and the card is gonna be on this side.
The sketch.
The sketch.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And this paper is quite smooth. It has like a extra smooth texture. I hope it's gonna take the ink well. I think so.
Okay, I think we're got one watching now, so that's us. Okay, and here, I think no one's here yet, but we're gonna start anyway. Did you have any ideas for the first sketch?
You had an idea.
I did.
Yoda.
Master Yoda. From Star Wars.
Okay, you can do Yoda.
Yeah. All right.
Yoda.
That's fine. We're gonna be doing. Nir's gonna be sketching 2 cards today. One of them will be raffled away. You can enter the raffle by just writing the word raffle in the chat, either on Twitch or YouTube, and I'll enter you into the random roulette. When the sketch card is done, we'll pick a winner and ship out your card.
Okay. Start with Yoda.
All right.
You can switch to this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be small. I think it's my first Yoda ever.
Really? You've never even attempted to?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember any Yoda. Maybe I did? I don't think so. So the problem with smooth paper is that it's not very good for pencils. It is good for inks, for dip pens, but it's not very good for pencils. But I guess it's okay.
Does it also mean that the pencil erases easier on the smooth paper? Or is that not necessarily?
Not necessarily, no. I don't think so. He only has 3 fingers, Yoda?
I think, yeah, he only has 3 fingers. Yeah, he's um a part of I think the lore is that he's of a race that is almost non-existent anymore in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check though. Master Yoda. Okay. Wikipedia. That's funny.
Wikipedia.
Yeah. So Yoda was a legendary Jedi Grandmaster who led the blah blah blah. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yoda was almost 900 years old in the later days of the Republic, latter days. A leading member of the Jedi High Council, his contemporaries included other legendary masters such as Mace Windu, Ki-Adi-Mundi during the invasion of
Keanu
Naboo.
Reeves?
Not Keanu Reeves. No, Keanu Reeves that's a different universe. Okay, but what is his Yoda? What race is he? Yoda's species is a mystery. Star Wars creator George Lucas intentionally never revealed its name, origin, or homeworld. The only official information is that their true name is unknown and that Yoda is not the only member of his kind, as evidenced by
There's
Yaddle
Grogu.
and the child Grogu. Yeah.
Grogu. Grogu is not Yoda. It's like
No.
a different
It's a different person.
person.
Yeah. Raffle. Okay. Eyes of Art. Hello, guys. How are you? Not bad overall. We had a mishap today.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It was crazy.
I'll let you sum it up.
Sum it up. I think it was one of the infamous accidents that artists can have, that does what I do, like work with inks. So basically what happened is, I don't know how, I didn't see it happen, but somehow my ink pot, which is right here besides me, you can't see it because it's
Out of
it's not
frame.
yeah, but I did something, I don't know what. I think I just moved the, so it was on a piece of paper here, and I think I accidentally moved the piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
But how can it? I don't know. I can't explain it. Anyway, so the entire ink pot, like
Somehow.
somehow was upside down completely,
Oh no.
and everything was ink, like, and I didn't notice it. So it poured all the ink out and everything, the table, the wall, the floor, and the printer is underneath the table, so it dripped like ink inside the printer, and the printer was gone. It was deaded.
Yeah, it was deaded, yeah.
It was deaded.
So after you cleaned up, which took roughly 2 hours, I'd say.
Oh my god, it was, oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate it.
We attempted to scan because the printer it's one of those brother dual purpose. It's also a scanner, an A3 scanner, and the scanning wouldn't work, right?
No. I think there was ink inside the scanner.
Mm-hmm.
So it scanned, but it showed like a smudgy nothing, basically.
Yeah, it was not working properly,
It was
and
not giving.
unfortunately, we don't have enough space in the current apartment to sort of try and fix it or put it aside. There is no aside here, and so we had to throw it out.
Yes, but that's the funny thing. So when I bought the printer, they accidentally sent me two printers, like the same one, just twice. They made a mistake, and I told them, you sent me twice the same printer, but they said, okay, you don't need to return it, just either give it away, donate it, or sell it. So I was thinking, I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah, either
But
sell or donate. And we hanged on to it. It was downstairs in the locker area.
I tried to sell it. It
Yeah,
didn't work.
it
Nobody
didn't.
wanted
Nobody
it.
wanted it, even though it was completely new. The box hadn't been opened, and it turns out that
We
we
did need it
we did need
after
it.
all.
We didn't know what was going to happen, obviously, but yeah, we it was ruined. And the other thing was, ink is not that easy to clean up. So you can
Oh no.
imagine the cleanup process.
No, that was terrible. I don't recommend it at
No.
all.
But we have since come up with a solution that I'll perhaps show. I'm going to close it first, so don't worry. Um, close it first,
I have
and I'll show it to the camera. So I can turn this over, right? Nothing's going to happen. It's closed.
I know.
Okay, I'm just going to show this. Let's see if is this. Okay, so what I did was put some Velcro on the bottom of the ink pot that is being refilled, and then I have the opposite end of the Velcro pasted, glued to the table. So now it's not going to easily go anywhere, right? This is
I
okay.
hope so.
I mean, you should. I just felt it like you need to push it down a little bit, maybe, and then hold it in place when you open. I'm going to open it back up, okay?
Okay.
Right. So now it's secure. Well, more secure anyway.
More than it was before, which is nothing.
Eyes of Art says, I have a brother scanning cut machine. A cut machine? Scanning cut.
It cuts paper.
What does that mean?
There are printers that cut paper that
Really?
you can do like stickers and
Oh,
stuff like that.
scanning cut machine.
Yeah, it's for stickers, for example.
What do you do with it, Eyes of Art? Do you create stickers? Cutting. Interesting. I mean, that would be a cool way to produce stickers. It cuts paper, vinyl, wood cards. Huh. Cards. So I guess you could also load. Wait, scanning. So it's not a printer cutter, it's a scanner cutter. But there should also probably be a printer cutter, maybe?
There is. I'm sure there is. Like,
I'm guessing that with this machine, we could also print on sticker paper that has a backing and then cut it out manually.
What machine?
Just this printer that we have here, the Brother. You could
Do you
probably
mean like print or on a sticker paper and
Yeah.
then yeah, of course you can.
Right?
Yeah, for
That
sure.
that should be possible.
I used the same this printer. I used it to print on like drawing paper, which is very thick, so it works for thick paper. I'm sure it works for sticker paper.
I'm gonna
as
zoom in
well.
a little bit, so maybe you should.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start. I don't know if you can see
No, it
anything.
needs to be a little bit higher in the frame. Yeah. Okay.
And the pencils to...
Yeah, the pencil, well, you can hold it
light.
closer to the close-up cam, to the Ozbot.
I can actually start inking, I think.
Okay.
So we can do the magnifying glass.
Hmm.
Does it show?
No,
Or is it too, it's too light?
It's too bright, yeah. But this shows, yeah, this is,
Yeah?
yeah.
So the problem with this is I need to... My head is gonna block the... I think... Does it block?
No, at the moment it's okay.
Okay. But there's something on the tip of the dip pen. So the brand I'm using now is from a Japanese company called Tachikawa. And they have like this very delicate nib.
Mm-hmm.
And I use it to ink faces, especially eyes.
So it's for the fine detail of the face.
Mm-hmm. Can you see?
It could be a little bit lower in frame.
The problem is when it's lower, I'm blocking. I need to be here.
Yeah. So as you can see,
Is it blocking now?
yes, completely.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're still figuring out the angles. We have quite the contraption here above Nir's table where he draws. There is a close-up camera, a separate camera, which is actually a cell phone, an old cell phone
Yeah.
that we used to have, which has now been repurposed to record video, yes, and for the live. And there are some ring lights set up as well and some LED lights.
Can you see the...
Yes. Okay. Do we have anyone else with us? Eyes of Art, and we have Murray, whom I'm going to enter into the raffle. Okay.
Yoda. Any questions?
Not so far. Are you seeing the close-up of the card, or are you seeing me? Because I am getting two different outputs here.
No, I think this you need to refresh.
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah, okay. That worked. It can be a little bit
finicky.
Finicky, exactly. Right. If you have any questions for Nir about his process or anything else,
do you want to show, maybe we can show the prints?
Yeah. The prints? We can show the prints.
So we have prints from... We just came back from Baltimore and New York, and we had prints for the first time there. Maybe you can put them here and I'll continue with the...
Okay. Okay. This is the first one.
You see a bit of it.
Yeah, we're going to put it on the main. So this one is the X-Men print.
Mm-hmm.
I think it sold the most out of the prints that we
Yes.
brought with us to New York Comic Con and Baltimore Comic Con.
Mm-hmm. But we still have some more.
We still have a few left.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going to be available if anyone watching wants to pick one
So
up?
that's a question. I'm
Yeah.
not sure yet, but let's ask if people find it interesting. Then I can.
I'll tell you a little bit about these prints.
Set up.
So what we did was we printed a Chiclet print, which is very, very high resolution. I'm going to put it in front of the camera for a second.
Sure.
Just to show. So there's actually a sleeve, a plastic sleeve that it's in. That's why it's so shiny at the moment, in order to protect the print itself. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity signed on the back. The reason for the certificate is these are only ever going to be a limited edition run of 10 each. This is the first print. This is based off of School of Athens, was it?
Mm-hmm. School of Athens by Raphael.
By Raphael. So each of the X-Men members here are one of the philosophers in the painting.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
we
a
have
classical painting from the Renaissance.
Right. It's not exactly set up in the same way, but it's roughly sort of, Raphael was to the far right of the image, and we have Kitty Pryde standing in for him.
Yeah, there's also a story behind the. So basically, I think that the comic books are very similar to Renaissance art. So they had like what we call Easter eggs today, but it was mostly things related to religion and a lot of stuff in the background and symbols of all kinds of things. So one of the symbols there in the original painting is Raphael drew himself inside the painting, but it was like as if he's looking over his. It's kind of a meta thing. They also played with these ideas back then. So Kitty Pryde is something I thought it's the best suited character to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like the. I think there's a name for it. Like the character that you are supposed to be
Identifying with, or
identifying with. Exactly.
Yeah, there is a name for it, but I also am blanking on it.
Gateway character,
Maybe. What is the terminology for a character the viewer?
But it's basically like the character that is similar to yourself.
Right.
So a regular person that doesn't have any extra abilities.
Focal character? Viewpoint character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the first one. The next one, so there are only 4 prints and there was 10 made of each. We still have, I think, 3 of these left. This is the Batman Robin. We can talk about this one a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they see the entire. Here, let me just.
You can show it. Show it.
I'll move this here for now.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, and I'll move it back later. Okay.
So, I think the. Oh, by the way, I met the commissioner of this.
Yeah, that was very cool.
In New York.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he asked for Dark Knight Returns. That was the thing that he wanted. So it's the famous cover. I think it's issue 1 cover or 2. Anyways, someone is gonna correct me on that, but one of the most famous images from Dark Knight Returns. But the only thing I did is just switching the position of the camera, so it's not from the side, but from the front, instead of viewed from the side. So sometimes I do like stuff like this, which is just another point of view for the same image. It doesn't always has to be related to classical art, but a lot of the time I like playing with references and stuff like that.
I'm going to run through the other two prints really quick. This
Sure.
one is the Batman versus Catwoman. I'm going to put it in the frame just so they can see, because this is a horizontal image. Yeah, it has very cool colors.
So this one is actually it's based on a painting by Bellows, who's a painter from the beginning of the 20th century, and he has a lot of artworks that depict boxing matches. So it's this, and I really like his art. If anyone's here is interested in that, in classical, well, it's not classical, it's still modern, but you can look it up.
Okay, this is the fourth print. We have Colossus punching out. Who is he punching out?
Juggernaut.
Juggernauts. So
and also the same reference. It's not the same image, but the same artist Bellows, but another different image. Also, it's an image taken from a boxing match. He used to do a lot of them, and they're really, really beautiful.
I'm just going to show this in the camera.
He really depicts action in a very cool and nice way.
I'm going to get in your light for a sec. Okay. We have some questions.
And this was, I think the commissioner took it at New York Comic Con.
Yes, right? I also remember the same thing happening. Let's see. So we have questions. Jamie asks, when you start a new project, what usually comes first, the visual idea, the theme, or a specific emotion you want to explore?
Definitely the theme.
The theme. Okay.
I think about what I want to do first. Like, it's usually something it looks a little bit like a one sentence, like a log line or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think about what I want to do, what's the idea, which is something really, really basic. It might be even just a word sometimes. But the art comes after that. Well, I guess it depends, because I think in the past I did some projects where the initial, like the beginning of the idea was an image. My first project, actually, the Outskirts of Vision, the graphic novel, it was, I started it by just illustrations of cities, like of different places. And then after that, I had like a lot of them, and after that I combined them together with a story. But now usually I think of a story first before I'm
Before anything else.
Before anything else, I start with the log line, like basic idea, and move to drawing the characters and sketching ideas, and then I go to the story, and then I write like the script, and then I do like a script for each chapter or each part of the story, and then I go after that to drawing the pages. That's basically what I do now.
Murray asks, last show you mentioned trad. Do you mean trad more? There are some obvious similarities of style. Is he an influence of yours? How did you connect with him?
Mm-hmm. Did we meet Murray?
I'm not sure.
So trad, it's also a funny thing. Maybe you should switch to the other camera that I can see it enlarged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So trad, um, I think I when I started like going to shows, or I think it was even before that. So someone told me about him, and he told me that my art is like reminds reminds him of Trad more, and a lot of people started saying that. So, but I guess it was like a long time ago, maybe more than five 5 years ago,
Yeah.
something like that. So initially I wasn't aware of trad, but after a lot of people told me about his art and that my art reminds them of his, so I started looking it up, and
Yeah.
it's right. And I actually met him. I think it was 2 years ago
In San Diego?
in San Diego. Was it 2 years ago or
Yeah,
three?
maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Like it wasn't the previous San Diego. It was one before that,
Right.
and he was very nice
Yes.
and supportive, and so yeah, basically I can say that a lot of my stuff is influenced by his art, and yeah.
Murray asks, I think you said you were friends with him. Not friends, but there was a
Mm-hmm.
I guess,
We met.
yeah, you met each other at San
Yeah, we
Diego.
met each other and we connected like very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I never met him.
It's a very nice guy.
Yeah, he's very nice, and he was actually very helpful as well. Like, gave me some advice for cons.
Yeah.
Okay, Yoda is starting to look like Yoda.
Mm-hmm. I like the stylization with the eyes being a little more elongated
Mm-hmm.
than usual. He looks more serious than Yoda is usually depicted.
Yoda is very serious. I don't think I ever saw him. Do you think we ever saw Yoda smiling?
I didn't mean serious in that way. I meant less funny looking,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think his characteristics, at least in the older movies, there was obviously a lot of use of puppets and a lot of practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back then the design also tended to be less sort of like sleek, I guess. It's hard to describe the difference in the design styles.
Mm-hmm.
And he always seemed a bit goofy to me in those first movies.
Yeah, he's a bit goofy, but that's why we love him. I think. I think
Jamie,
that they're also trying to get back to doing puppetry and like
mhm,
physical stuff in movies.
which is great. I love it.
I think Grogu was a puppet as
Right,
well,
yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, I think part of the reason they chose to do that is actually to remain in keeping with the original sort of design language and film style in which there were physical effects used as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie asks, in Age of Canaan, you explore lesser known Canaanite myths. What was the biggest challenge in adapting this ancient, often fragmented source material for a modern audience? That's a good question.
Well, first of all, I think the most obvious thing was that some of the poems are not finished, so I had to finish them, and some of them were I mean they are finished, but they didn't find the all the information, so it was found in a archaeological site in the Lebanon area,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all written in cuneiform and on clay.
Right.
So some of the information was lost, and I think one of the main poems didn't have the ending, so I had to like invent an ending, but I had to like do it like in a way that wouldn't hurt the story. And so I had to do some research to figure out what the ending could be, just to make it more like reasonable and
Mm-hmm.
not something completely different and that doesn't resemble the story.
Right.
The other thing is, well, it was written in the Bronze Age, which is a long time ago. So some of the themes are not really stuff that we understand or can communicate with. So I had to make it a little bit more modern.
How
So
did you do that? What what
okay,
what did you do to make it more modern?
so I think that the main thing that I did is like changing the. I think I'm done with this one.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Is it? I think it's not in
So,
focus.
yeah, you have to pull it back a little
Or
bit. Oh, there you go.
I
Nice.
think it can recognize hands, so
Yeah.
that's why people use do
Right.
this
Okay, okay. It's all
videos.
coming together. Very cool.
Okay,
Okay, so that's that card. I'm gonna ask the audience on the live to come up with a different idea for the second card.
I'm just gonna sign this one. And actually, so I don't think I need to erase the pencil. I'm
Yeah.
not sure
No.
because it's kind of cool that you can see it. And also, I'm a bit afraid that it's gonna smudge the ink because it's a paper that I'm not used to.
Okay, so what was your last sentence you were gonna say about how you modernized the story?
Yeah, so I think the main thing was so like in so it's a story from the Bronze Age. So it's kind of similar to like the Iliad or the Epic of Gilgamesh. And a little bit similar to the stories in the Bible, like the old ones, like the like very old stories that mostly were told by kings and like people with a lot of power. So most of them are depicting the king as in a very positive way. But I
Mhm.
thought that I think to modernize it, I thought that it's more reasonable to tell the stories from a different angle. So each time there's a king or a powerful ruler in the story, I'm depicting him as a not as in a good way, but in a bad like in a bad light, because I think most of the like the rulers in these times and era were mostly they've done a lot of shady stuff. So I think to modernize it, the best way to do it is to depict them in a like more complex way. and not just a positive way, like the big ruler that change everything. So that's the main thing. But there's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. Murray asks, Batman cough from Superman Red Sun? Question mark. What is? Do you know what that refers to?
No,
Or
but
is
we
it?
can look for it.
Okay, let's look
Do we
for
have
it.
any other ideas?
Not at the moment. Let's do a search here.
Batman cough. Batman coughing?
Sometimes known by fans as Batman cough. In this alternate reality, Batman is a symbol of rebellion, a force of chaos in Superman's world of perfect order. Let's take a look here. So, oh, that's very cool.
Oh, it's looks like a Russian
Hat?
hat, like the
Batman cough.
Siberian hat.
Maybe he's Russian in this universe. Let's see what it says. Batman cough.
Batman is always.
Well,
I like drawing Batman.
yes. In this alternate universe, the boy who would become the Batman saw his parents get gunned down by Stalin's police forces and vowed revenge against
Okay, so it's a
Fyodor
Russian.
Roslov. Yeah.
It's basically a Russian Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Russian Batman sounds cool. How come we've never heard of this before?
I don't know.
We also have Rachel from Blade Runner, which have you done her before?
Yeah, I think I did.
Wow, that's such a good character for you. If you haven't done it, I think you did do it.
I did, yeah.
And Eyes of Art says, "Can you do the Joker?" Which is something I'm sure you've done before.
Yeah,
You've also been commissioned to do the Joker maybe a few times already, right? Which one did you like the most? The Batman cough, the Blade Runner one, or Joker?
I think the Batman. Even though Batman is like the most
requested
character I have, but it's a different Batman, so that's nice.
Roberto says Dream from Sandman.
Okay.
I think maybe you only did the sort of all the siblings together. Have you ever done Dream on his own?
No.
That could be a cool one.
I've done, but I've done like, I think 3 commissions of the
Endless
Sandman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do the Batman.
Batman cough it is. So this is the card that the sketch that the audience selected, and it'll be the one that is raffled off.
Yes.
And then the Yoda is going to be available if any of you would like to purchase it. You should contact
the email that we gave them.
Yeah, the email.
We are not prepared for that.
No, we're prepared. It's fine. You can contact Tatiana. I'm going to show you her email on the screen here momentarily. Okay.
But I think the sound is better now.
Yes, sound I think is way better than last time because
let's hear from the audience.
Yeah. Do you actually hear us better than last time? Anyone who was here, I know that Murray was here last time. Roberto maybe was here last time as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you the email. So this is Tatiana's email, tdartsales@gmail.com. And you can, basically inquire there regarding the Yoda card that was drawn live today or any other commissions.
Okay. What's the deal with this Batman?
Murray says it's Batman with a winter hat, basically.
Yeah. And Russian.
And maybe an accent, yeah. What's the Dark Crystal character?
Yeah, Dark Crystal.
Agra.
Okay, that's cool.
Agra? Do you know who that is?
I don't remember, but I'm sure I know to recognize it when I see it. Batman with the winter hat.
Yes, Batman with a winter hat. What is Dark Crystal? Agra sounds familiar to me.
Dark Crystal is the Jim Henson
Yes.
with the
Okay.
puppets.
Yes, with the puppets. And the puppets there always reminded me of. There was a series called Farscape. Um, I don't know if one of the characters always reminded me of one of the sort of small alien um, characters in Farscape. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that series. It was a human astronaut on a mission, sort of falls through some alternate dimension or gets transported into the future or maybe into a different galaxy somehow. And yeah, he becomes the captain of a living ship. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
No.
no. Sounds like a dream.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a very sort of artsy kind of. I think it was in the 90s. It aired in the 90s. Let me see. Farscape.
And
So,
was it with
oh
the
yeah, and actually, if I look at them side by side,
and it was with the puppets as well?
there was one creature that was a puppet. Yeah, you can glance over at the screen here to see what I'm talking about.
No,
This
I don't.
creature. So I'm gonna show it on the stream
I'm
as well.
it might be also Jim Henson because I
It
think
could
he
be.
done
Yeah, it
a
could
lot
be.
of the puppets for movies.
Yes, he says Jim Henson Company worked on Farscape. So yeah, I guess they just have a signature style, and I didn't even have to know, but I somehow, yeah, it's just obvious, right? They have the same sort of puppet style with the hair coming out of the face and same sort of finish and texture to the puppet. Really does look very similar. I'll just show the screen here for anyone interested. Okay, where am I here? Yeah. Monitor. Yeah, so this is Agra,
Hmm?
and this is the Farscape character. Let's see if I can find a better image. This would be another one of the puppets, right?
What?
And then, no, it's fine. I'm just talking with, I'm just showing something to the audience here. Right. I don't remember what, I guess his name was Rigel. Yeah, that is
Rigel?
very much giving Jim Henson. Yeah, Rigel.
I'm trying to understand what does he has like a something on the oh it's like a tiny a very tiny
Batman
Batman
logo.
logo.
Is that what it is?
Oh, that's cool. Like the ears are like just attached like this.
He has removable ears. Jim Henson. Yeah. It's from an Elseworlds story where the premise is what if Superman landed in Russia? Yeah.
Okay. So Superman is the bad guy there,
Is
is he?
he? Yeah, it sounds like he's sort of like a dictator in that universe.
I would be a dictator if I was Superman.
Do you think?
Why not?
That's scary.
Okay. Batman.
Jamie says, big Farscape fan. Yeah, there was, I think, a lot of original ideas in that series.
What was it about?
It was generally another basic sort of space. I don't even know if I'd call it an opera, but sort of like sci-fi, spacey type of. Each week they were facing a different type of issue that they had to solve, Not necessarily monster of the week at all, but yeah, crazy things that occur in space in the vein of Star Trek Next Generation, but with a different tone to it overall. And they had actors that were sort of very had their own unique styles and moved in a specific way, and the characters were all very over the top.
Do you see my? This is the card.
I do see the card, yeah. The pencil is showing up in a very light color, but we do see it.
And now,
Here, let me try to add.
I wonder why, if I
No,
move this, why?
no, it just floods it in
doesn't show?
white.
It's like too light, too bright.
Yeah. Let me see if did we add any filters to this?
Okay, I'll start inking the Batman.
I'm gonna add a
Just let me know if
right.
you can see it.
Yeah, the ink is visible more so than
And like this.
no, that just washes everything out.
Why is that?
We don't know, but we'll figure it out for the next week, will it be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, compressor, expander, gain. Another one of those series, which can definitely be called a space opera, would be Babylon 5. I'm guessing probably most people that liked Farscape would like Babylon 5 as well. They'd be fans. I was really very deeply into Babylon 5. I loved it. I watched it from back to back a few times over.
I was more into Star Trek than Babylon 5.
If you go to Zahadum, you will die. The Vorlons were so cool.
Zaha what?
Zahadum was the name of a planet that sort of was like a hell planet.
And if you go there, you die?
Well, it was one of the Vorlon ambassador told Captain Sheridan that if he went to Zahadum, he'd die. And he did, but he was also revived afterwards.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, well, I mean, it's a show for the 90s, so it's not like the episode came out last week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if anyone has heard of Babylon 5 and you haven't seen it before, you should definitely give it a watch. It's a very, very interesting series.
Does it work today as well?
I think so.
Okay. I'm trying to decide here what's gonna be in black and what's gonna be left in white.
Mm-hmm.
I think his glove is gonna be white. Otherwise, everything is gonna be black because it's Batman.
Right.
But it does need like the heavy, thick gloves
Uh-huh.
because winter in wherever he's from, I
Russia?
think is yeah, but I think it looks like a Siberian Batman, right?
Yeah, perhaps. Um, so should Anyone interested in the prints, the Giclée prints, should they contact Tatiana as well?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You can contact Tatiana regarding the Yoda sketch card drawn today during the live, commissions, or the Giclée prints that were shown earlier on during the live video. I'll show her email again. And it is this one, tdartsales@gmail.com. All right.
I'm drawing the hand now.
Yeah.
Let's do like the fur sticking out of the glove here.
Between your three major graphic novels, Outskirts of Vision, Mycelium Seep, and Bioripple, which world did you find the most creatively challenging to design and why? Jamie asks.
Challenging. I don't know. I think they're all kind of the same, but I think the most challenging is Age of Canaan, because with all the other ones, I just came up with the ideas myself, so I wasn't tied like to anything. So for Age of Canaan is the only one that is based on something, and it actually makes it harder to make because you're bound to specific thing you have to do.
Right.
And it's also a bit easier, but it is also harder. It's easier because you have like a something to start with. You don't start with a empty page. So
Right.
that's gonna reduce the. It's funny. I heard someone call it page fright.
Page fright, yeah.
So it helps reduce the page fright because you're not starting at zero. You're starting at like a something that is already developed. But you can't just like invent what's going to happen in the story, because you have to base it on something that is already written, and that's actually harder than, like, for Bioripple, for example. I came up with the idea of the story, and I could change it. It's also hard, but it's a different kind of hard.
Yeah.
You're basically more free when you're doing something. I think it's also like this when you work on like IPs, like Batman, or if you work with the DC or Marvel. It's kind of the same, because you have to, especially if it's with the continuity stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did that answer your question, Jamie?
Okay, we have. So there's still a lot of black here because it's Batman, after all.
Right.
But I think the glove is gonna stay bright. So I'm using this technical pen, which is now clogged for some reason. Maybe it's empty. It's refillable, so might be empty.
Is it a felt tip?
No, it's just a metal tip.
Oh,
Can you? Let's see if it. Just put my finger here.
no, doesn't it? I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think it's
there's.
because the other hand maybe.
It's just a very fine metal tip.
Yeah, I
Basically,
think
it's
it's
not
I
autofocusing,
think
but
it's the smallest one I found at all
really?
ever. Yeah, because microns are not that delicate. I think the smallest micron is this, like 0.003. That's the smallest one.
Yep.
And this is actually zero. I think it's like 0.001, but it's clogged anyway, so I can't use it now. Let's do the whites first. So in order to know the location of the whites, I drew them in black. So now I can go over like this.
Right.
And then I'm gonna like fill in the areas that are between these lines with blacks.
I wonder if there is a Robin in this alternate Batman cough
I'm sure there is Robin.
universe, and who that Robin is.
Just a Russian Robin.
Let's check. Is there a Robin in the Batman cough universe?
The logo, of course, is gonna be black as well.
There's actually a video titled "Every Robin Ranked from Worst to Best" on YouTube.
I like Carrie Kelly
Okay.
from the Dark Knight.
Okay.
Do you think anyone in the audience maybe have a like recommendation of a convention that we should go to?
We can ask them. So,
Because I'm trying to figure out what my con schedule for 2026 is gonna be. I do have a book coming out very soon, but we can't talk about it yet. So the publisher did say something about con appearances, but I don't think we have anything like definite yet.
Eric says, I was a big fan of the Aeon Flux animated series from the
Yeah.
90s, part of MTV Liquid Television, and then had its own limited series. Are you familiar with the series at all? So it's funny because I think it's one of the first things we ever spoke about when we met for the 1st time.
Yeah, and I don't think I watched it before we talked about it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you weren't even aware of what it was, maybe.
I think I was aware of what it was, but it was something that I totally missed, even though I did watch MTV
Yeah.
growing up. So it's funny that I didn't remember it.
I'm a huge fan of Aeon Flux, and to this day it remains one of the most captivating, amazing, interesting, stylized, original series that had ever aired on television so far, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I got, I think I got one time I think I got a commission of Flux, or twice, was it?
Yes, yeah.
Once or twice. And so the commission I've done, it was based on a Egon Schiele drawing, one of his famous one, because Peter Chang
Yes.
talks about Egon Schiele a lot.
Right.
Like, is one of his main influences.
Yeah, Egon Schiele actually died very young, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he died from the Spanish flu.
He died from the Spanish flu, and he had a pretty big volume, like body of work for his age as well.
Yeah, he was 20 something.
Very young. For those of you who don't know who he is, or perhaps you've seen his art before and you're not connecting the name, I will put it up on the screen momentarily here. We still see you drawing the card,
So
but we have
Egon Schiele's teacher was Gustav Klimt.
right, and you can see that.
And he also died from the Spanish flu.
Yep.
The same time, more or less.
Yeah, you can see the influences with Aeon Flux and the exaggerated long tendril-like limbs. Definitely is something that we see in Sheila's work as well. I think that's how his surname is pronounced.
Egon Schiele.
Maybe it's Sheila, maybe it's Shell. Not sure, but yeah, we're gonna go back to the close-up.
There was also another series by Peter Chang called Reign something. It was about Alexander the Great.
The Conqueror, maybe?
Reign the Conqueror, yeah.
Was that what it was called?
I think so.
Which is also very interesting and has a lot of
like same style. It was like crazy sci-fi looking stuff, but about Alexander the Great, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's like mixing science fiction and fantasy together.
Yeah.
Or history. I don't know how to call it, fantasy history.
Maybe like an alternate history, or even like an alternate future history. It did seem like a lot of the technology that they had there was more advanced than what we have now, even. So it was like sort of like projecting the historical aspects of Alexander into some sort of future alternate dimension.
Yeah, that was cool, especially the art. His art style is very, very cool.
Very cool. The animation was unique. Even the choice of color schemes stands out. And yeah, the whole Monacan rebellion thing.
I wonder if Peter Changi has something like recent.
We can check. Is
asking ChatGPT or Google now?
both.
Okay. Can you see the card?
Not at the moment. Oh. Yeah, you can see the card. What's he doing with his hand?
I don't know. Just being Batman.
Eric says, I'm reading BioRipple now and sometimes get a similar vibe from watching Aeon Flux. Amazing. That's a really good compliment.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's not easy to create that sort of eerie, quirky, yet also serious at the same time. Yeah, I know what you mean, Eric. Did you get to go to New Galleria while in New York?
Is that the gallery that showed Paul Pope's exhibition?
I'm not sure.
Because when we were there, I think the Pope exhibition was over already, but they had something there by somebody else.
No, we didn't get a chance to go there.
What is it?
Looks interesting in New York. Where exactly is it located? Let me see here.
What is it?
It's a gallery.
Hmm.
The space looks interesting as well.
But we did go to a pop-up gallery of Kodansha, the manga publisher.
Jamie says, thought that Bubble Comic Con in the UK would be a good con to go
Thought
to.
Bubble, yeah.
Thought Bubble Comic Con. Okay.
Yeah, I heard about Thought Bubble. Is it in Birmingham?
We'll ask. Is it in Birmingham? And also, Murray is interested in the type of white pen that you're using.
This is just, I think, the most used one by artists. The same company that makes the microns, they do all kinds of stuff. So this is the Jelly Roll by Sakura.
And put it more into the frame. Yeah. So it's a jelly roll. It's basically a white gel liner. Eric says the cafe at the new gallery is great. Yeah, it looks like a very interesting space as well from their a quick glance on the website. Next time we visit New York, we'll give it a look over. We'll see what kind of
Let's see this.
what they're showing at the time.
I wonder why this doesn't work. Because
Yeah, it's more museum. It has Klimt's Woman in Gold and a lot of Chile. Okay. Wow.
Next time.
Yeah, that is more of a museum, definitely. It's very impressive.
Okay, I'm gonna use the microns now because this is, for some reason, I don't know why it's clogged, but
Maybe it
it's
needs to be
clogged.
cleaned.
I think that a Russian Batman needs a mustache.
Or at least a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay.
Russian Batman doesn't have time to shave properly every day. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Okay, let's find out who. If I've missed anyone on the roulette, you can let me know now. The names that I have on so far, I tried to add every person I saw in the chat at least. We have Eyes of Art, we have Murray, Jamie, Roberto, Zanzi, Eric, Knapp. Did I miss anyone? Or if you'd like to be added, just type the word raffle in the chat. Jamie says Thought Bubble Comic Con in the UK is Harrogate Convention Center outside Leeds. And they say that Frank Cho's exhibition was on during New York Comic Con. and that Lorenzo Mattotti exhibit opens this Thursday. Lorenzo. I'm not sure I know who that is. Pope was Philip Laban Gallery is where Pope had his exhibit. All right. So
I got to meet Pope.
Oh, yeah. Did you want to? How was that?
That was nice.
Yeah. Was it a short conversation? I'm
Yeah,
guessing?
very short. In Baltimore, it was too crowded, so we didn't really have a lot of time to talk. But it was nice. Nice meeting him for the first time.
Okay, Steven Harras. I'm gonna add you to the raffle. Added. Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay, I think I'm done.
You can show it. Yeah, there we have it. This is Batman Cough, the card that is going to be raffled. Very cool. Looks menacing. Okay. I'm going to switch to the monitor now for the raffle. You can see. And I'm going to spin. Eric Knapp is the winner.
Yay!
You can email your address to, I'll give you the email, the following email. It'll be down here, ddov.info@gmail.com. So this is where, Eric, you can send in your shipping address, and we're going to get the card ready and ship it off to you. Congratulations.
I think do you think I should try to erase the
No,
the
I think
pencil?
no, it's not
It's
even.
gonna smudge the.
It's gonna smudge, and also I think you were right when you said that it is cool that you can see a little bit of it. Murray says very cool interpretation. All right.
Okay. So we have these two
Yep.
from today.
Oh, they work well together because they're both holding up one hand. Actually do really look cool side by side.
You think there's a story there to tell about Yoda and
I mean,
Batman?
if you place them on opposite sides of each other, the other way around, oh, maybe they're maybe it's some sort of like a battle of forces. Yoda's using his force, and Batman Koff is using his force.
His logic.
Eric has one more question. Do you take commission requests? We met at New York City, but I did not have the chance to come back the following day to talk about it. Yes, Nir does take commission requests. You should check with Tatiana regarding the schedule and pricing. I'm going to show her email as well. Again, here, it's on the screen here, tdartsales@gmail.com for any commission inquiries or requests.
And you also get this cool print on the back.
Right. So this is the cards now have this cool print on the back, and the signature is also going to be on the back so that it doesn't obscure or interfere with the sketch itself. Yeah, so Eric, just contact Tatiana. You can leave your address either with her or at the email that I showed you. It would be easier for you to leave it at the one that starts with a D that I showed you. And thank you everyone for joining us on the live today. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
What's the time? Are we?
We have been going for an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll see everyone again next week.
Next week.
Yes.
Same time.
Yeah.
See you. Wait.
Oh, wait. Come in this camera.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, everything moves.
Yes. See you, everyone.
Bye, guys.